So she's talking there about this sense of the long-term stability.
The British media seizing on Anne's comments about the size of the monarchy.
She didn't think a slimmed-down monarchy was a good idea.
The British royal family is full of drama, almost like a soap opera, and a recent revelation is just another episode in this long-running show. While Queen Camilla might have held the Queen title, it's been revealed that the late Queen Elizabeth II did not consider her worthy of the title, but preferred someone else. Who might this person be that the late Queen rates so highly? Who made the shocking revelation, since the Queen is now late? Join us in this royal tale as we reveal the bombshell that has shocked the royal family. The revelation at Balmoral. The Balmoral summit was supposed to be a quiet gathering of senior royals at the end of the summer, but things took an unexpected turn when Princess Anne revealed a shocking message. This revelation was more than simply a rumor. It was a private message from the late Queen Elizabeth to Princess Catherine.
A few moments ago, Buckingham Palace announced the death of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
The people in the room, including Queen Consort Camilla, were surprised, and Camilla's astonished silence spoke volumes about the gravity of what had been revealed. Princess Anne has always had a special place in the royal family, as Queen Elizabeth's only daughter, and as a devoted protector of the family's secrets. Anne, known for her no-nonsense approach and strong work ethic, has remained a consistent figure in the royal circle. But that's not all. Over time, she developed a close and trustworthy relationship with her mother, often serving as her confidant. This made her the ideal candidate to convey a message that Queen Elizabeth had entrusted to her before her death. What was communicated at Balmoral was something the Queen wanted Catherine to know, and she picked Anne to deliver this important message. But why would Queen Elizabeth select Princess Anne for such a task? The key factor is their strong bond based on trust and mutual respect. Anne had gained her mother's trust over decades of dedication to her royal duties. Unlike the rest of the family, Anne preferred to remain out of the spotlight, focusing on her charitable activities and honoring her mother's ideals. She was never one to seek the limelight, making her an ideal keeper of the Queen's secret thoughts and wishes. The message's exact content is unknown, but it is thought to have been about Princess Catherine's future role. Catherine has easily adjusted to her duties since joining the royal family, earning worldwide admiration for her grace and dedication. Her popularity has only grown since becoming Princess of Wales.
2 years after Kate Middleton and Prince William got married, they moved from Anmere Hall in Norfolk to Kensington Palace. Due to the fact that Kensington Palace is within walking distance of Queen Elizabeth's residence.
Catherine's promise had been recognized by Queen Elizabeth early on, and she reflected the qualities she admired most: devotion, humility, and a strong sense of responsibility. Following Anne's announcement, the atmosphere at the summit changed considerably. Queen Consort Camilla, who has a difficult history in the royal family, was noticeably shaken. The friction between Anne and Camilla has been well chronicled, arising from a long-standing rivalry that began in the early 1970s. More on that in the next chapter. Camilla's reaction at Balmoral was noteworthy, not only for what was disclosed, but also for highlighting the ongoing problems. The communication from Queen Elizabeth appeared to emphasize Catherine's prominence within the royal family, which may not sit well with Camilla, who has worked hard to gain her position as Queen Consort. While the public and the family enthusiastically embraced Catherine, Camilla endured years of scrutiny and criticism, partly due to her involvement in Charles and Princess Diana's turbulent marriage. Anne's remarks at the Balmoral summit served as a reminder of the Queen's long-lasting impact and the faith she had placed in specific family members.
We saw that, I suppose, in a public capacity when she took Kate to Leicester. I remember being on that trip. It was during the Queen's Diamond Jubilee year, and it was the first time the Queen...
It also hinted at a potential shift in family dynamics, with Catherine poised to play a more prominent role. This reveals the Queen's desire for Catherine to be a stabilizing presence, as she had been throughout her lengthy reign. Those who witnessed the discussion described it as an emotional moment with unsaid undertones. The contrast between Camilla's astonished appearance and Anne's cool and composed delivery, it highlighted the fragile balance of power and influence among the royal family, particularly with King Charles now in charge. As the summit closed, there was hushed curiosity about what Anne's revelation may signify for the monarchy in the future. In the days following the Balmoral summit, rumors about what had happened circulated outside the castle walls. While the specifics remain unknown, it's evident that Queen Elizabeth's message, conveyed by her loyal daughter, has paved the way for fresh developments within the royal family. For now, the public and the media can only speculate on the full significance of this discovery and what it may signify for Princess Catherine's future career. Whatever the case, the Balmoral summit demonstrated that the royal family's ties and rivalries were as complex as ever. Speaking of rivalries, let's review why Camilla and Anne's rivalry is so intense. The rivalry between Princess Anne and Queen Camilla personal connections in the royal family are often complicated, as Princess Anne and Queen Camilla's relationship exemplifies. Anne and Camilla have a history dating back to the early 1970s, when Anne had a brief but significant relationship with Camilla's future husband, Andrew Parker Bowles.
There is so much in that service which you really have to do. I mean, that is fundamentally important. And it's the meaning of the coronation in every way.
This early connection laid the groundwork for a dynamic relationship, characterized by antagonism and reluctant mutual respect over time. Andrew Parker Bowles was a fascinating character in royal circles, and his romance with Princess Anne was well known. However, his relationship with Camilla was ongoing during this period, resulting in a tight love triangle. Andrew eventually opted to marry Camilla in 1973, but their relationship did not end there. Despite the termination of their love relationship, Anne and Andrew remained close friends, a closeness that lasted even after Andrew married Camilla.
Queen Elizabeth says she wants Camilla, the Duchess of Cornwall, to be known as Queen Consort when Prince Charles becomes king.
This lingering friendship may have contributed to the continued tension between Anne and Camilla by keeping the past alive in a way that was impossible to ignore. Camilla's marriage to King Charles introduced an extra element of difficulty. By the time Charles and Camilla married in 2005, Anne had established a reputation as a strong, independent member of the royal family, frequently regarded as the glue that held many elements of the family together. Anne's devotion to her late mother, Queen Elizabeth II, also influenced her thoughts on Camilla. Anne apparently struggled to accept Camilla's new status in the family and viewed her with mistrust. This attitude was visible at the wedding, where Anne appeared distant and avoided socializing with Camilla. One of the most visible public demonstrations of their poor relationship occurred during King Charles's coronation. According to accounts, Anne questioned Camilla about her new title during a private supper after the event. Anne supposedly reminded her, "You're not the queen, you're the queen consort." Outsiders may regard the distinction as small, but it was a clear statement within the royal family. Anne's comments served as a reminder that Camilla's status, in her opinion, was a step below that of a legitimate queen.
There is a new queen consort, and not everyone in the royal family is too keen on her. In fact, Anne had some eyebrow-raising thoughts about Camilla.
It was a risky move, and sources say Camilla was dumbfounded, emphasizing their ongoing feud. Why would Anne make such a pointed comment? Insiders say Anne attempted to reinforce her devotion to Queen Elizabeth's memory and her reservations about Camilla's role. Anne was allegedly unconvinced that Camilla would ever be truly recognized as queen by the British people, a sentiment shared by many royal insiders. Many royal insiders interpreted Anne's statements as a reminder to everyone, including Camilla, that her title came from her marriage to Charles rather than her birthright, implying an ongoing family disagreement about her status. Camilla has worked tirelessly to improve her public image, embracing charity work and focusing on issues such as domestic violence and literacy. However, the shadow of her past, particularly her role in the love triangle with Charles and Diana, has been difficult to shake. The poor connection with Anne has further exacerbated her difficulties. Camilla believes Anne's statements are part of an ongoing effort to undermine her position and put doubt on her legitimacy as queen. This view may have fostered a sense of rivalry between the two ladies, even if it is not overtly admitted. Despite these conflicts, the family has maintained a public image of oneness. Anne and Camilla frequently appear together at royal engagements, smiling for the cameras. However, sources suspect the grins are more for show than true affection. Despite years of convoluted history, their relationship appears to be one of mutual tolerance rather than true friendship. Anne's personal relationship with Andrew Parker Bowles and devotion to Queen Elizabeth's legacy continue to shape her views, making it doubtful that she would ever completely accept Camilla as a genuine equal in the royal hierarchy. In many respects, this complicated relationship reflects larger struggles within the royal family. Anne's admonition to Camilla during the coronation was more than just a statement about titles. It was a subtle but strong message about her status in the royal hierarchy. Camilla found a sobering reminder that despite her official title, some family members still regard her as an outsider, a queen in name, but not in spirit.
Perhaps most controversially of all, the book revealed that Anne once said of her sister-in-law, "Camilla will never be a true queen."
But let's go back to Catherine, whom the royal family has accepted as one of theirs. Catherine's rise to royal prominence. Catherine Elizabeth Middleton, now known as Princess Catherine, was born in the Royal Berkshire Hospital in Reading, England, on January 9, 1982. Her parents, Michael and Carol Middleton, were raised in a middle-class household and began their careers as flight attendants before launching Party Pieces, a successful mail-order firm. Catherine is the eldest of 3 siblings, the other 2 being Pippa and James. Growing up, she had a comfortable childhood, excelling intellectually and athletically, particularly at her preparatory school and later at Marlborough College, a prominent boarding school in Wiltshire. Catherine started studying history of art at St. Andrews University in Scotland in 2001, and her life would never be the same again. Here she met Prince William, who was also attending university. Their friendship developed into a romance, and despite the difficulties of dating under intense media scrutiny, the couple managed to keep much of their relationship private during their undergraduate years. Catherine was recognized for her down-to-earth personality, allowing her to connect readily with William. Though they briefly broke up in 2004, their friendship remained strong, resulting in a reconciliation shortly after. Catherine and Prince William announced their engagement in November 2010, beginning a new chapter in Catherine's life. Her entry into the royal family sparked considerable public attention, and the world keenly watched as she prepared for her royal duties. They tied the knot in a magnificent ceremony at Westminster Abbey on April 29, 2011. Global broadcasters broadcast the event, garnering millions of viewers and solidifying Catherine's reputation as a popular public figure. After the wedding, the royal family bestowed upon Catherine the title of Duchess of Cambridge, and she swiftly adapted to her new position, transitioning into a full working member of the royal family. Catherine's charm and genuine nature won over the British public. Much like her late mother-in-law, Princess Diana, her royal responsibilities grew, with an emphasis on issues dear to her heart, including children's mental health, early childhood development, and addiction. She founded the Center for Early Childhood in 2021, intending to raise awareness about the importance of early childhood development in creating society. Catherine also worked with Prince William and Prince Harry on the Heads Together campaign, which raises mental health awareness. Her efforts in this area demonstrated her dedication to leveraging her platform for positive change. Catherine's public persona also places a strong emphasis on family. She and Prince William have 3 children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. Catherine is frequently commended for her hands-on parenting style, which balances her royal obligations with her responsibilities as a mother. Her natural relationship with children, which she often shows off during public appearances, further increased her popularity. The family's appearances together, whether at charity events or on vacation, provide a look into a pleasant and grounded family life, modernizing the royal image. The death of Queen Elizabeth II in September 2022 resulted in dramatic changes to the royal family structure. With King Charles coming to the throne, Prince William became Duke of Cornwall, while Catherine became Duchess of Cornwall and eventually Princess of Wales, a title last held by Princess Diana. Catherine's new post provided her with more duties and prominence, establishing her place as a vital figure in the monarchy's destiny. Her elegance and dedication during this time reassured the people, while the royal family made this adjustment.
We see the women of the royal family wearing their crowns, all of their jewelry, and certainly every year it's one that everyone has their eye on. So naturally, people wanted to see what's Kate going to be wearing, what crown is she going to be wearing.
Despite the demands of royal life, Catherine has maintained her sense of self by combining her heritage with royal family customs. Her ability to interact with people from all walks of life and her genuine commitment to philanthropic causes have earned her a place among the monarchy's most revered members. As Princess of Wales, Catherine's influence and role in determining the future of the British royal family grows, drawing on the heritage of those who came before her while forging her own path. But she has not been without her own struggles, as you'll see. Catherine's health issues and public support. Catherine, Princess of Wales, has long been seen as a symbol of grace and strength within the royal family. However, her health troubles in recent times have revealed a more fragile side, highlighting the weight of public and royal expectations. In January 2024, the palace announced that Catherine would be stepping out from her duties to have stomach surgery, causing immediate anxiety among the public and royal observers. The announcement was welcomed with widespread support, but also sparked an unanticipated wave of conjecture and doubts about her long-term future in the monarchy. Unlike prior health difficulties, which were kept quiet, the choice to openly discuss her surgery was viewed as a straightforward act, probably intended to prevent additional rumors, but it had the opposite effect. By March, rumors had escalated after Catherine uploaded a Mother's Day photo with her children, in which she appeared obviously weary. This resulted in greater media scrutiny and broad public fear. The palace promptly announced her cancer diagnosis and that she had commenced her chemotherapy treatment.
In January, I underwent major abdominal surgery in London, and at the time, it was thought that my condition was non-cancerous. The surgery was successful. However, tests after the operation found cancer had been present.
The news stunned the nation and highlighted the strains placed on a public figure whose every move is widely followed. Catherine's health problem occurred when the royal family was experiencing substantial transitions. With King Charles now on the throne and Prince William taking on additional responsibilities, Catherine's absence left a conspicuous void. For many, Catherine had become a popular figure, similar to Princess Diana, who was recognized for her genuine warmth and connection with the people. Her illness and subsequent treatment came at a vital time, not only for her family, but also for the monarchy's overall public image. Catherine kept a low profile during her therapy, preferring to concentrate on her recuperation. She attended the Trooping the Color ceremony in June, her first large function since beginning chemotherapy. The public reaction was overwhelmingly positive, but it also underscored the enormous expectations put on her shoulders. In September, Catherine further underscored this by posting an emotional video message declaring the end of her treatment. She spoke frankly about her journey, citing the stormy waters her family had to navigate and her determination to remain cancer-free. The video provided a rare insight into her private life, depicting intimate moments with her children that struck a profound chord with the audience. Catherine's health battle immediately impacted her role, raising deeper concerns among the royal family. Princess Anne's revelation at the Balmoral summit alluded to Queen Elizabeth's private aspirations for Catherine. According to Anne, the late Queen wanted Catherine to remain a stabilizing factor in the family, anticipating her role in supporting William's future rule. This statement, apparently disclosed in private by Queen Elizabeth before her death, highlighted the level of trust and expectation put in Catherine. It wasn't just her fame, but also the legacy she was expected to carry on. The late Queen's wishes indicated a probable power shift in family dynamics. With increasing popular support for Catherine, concerns have been voiced about how this would affect the influence of other senior royals, particularly Queen Camilla. Camilla's role, while officially significant, has frequently been overshadowed by Catherine's popularity and broad public appeal. The comparison between the two has been a source of debate for years, but Catherine's health issues pushed it into a clearer light. Her return to public life, even in a limited capacity, was interpreted as a demonstration of her resilience and determination, something the late Queen allegedly loved greatly. Catherine's cancer struggle has become more than just a health concern. It is a watershed moment in her public image. Her ability to handle the matter with elegance and candor has only boosted her popularity with the people. However, it places her in a difficult position within the royal family. With the Queen's wishes now revealed, it appears that Catherine's role was always intended to be more than simply that of a supporting spouse. In the months following her chemotherapy, Catherine gradually resumed her duties, ushering in a new chapter in her royal career. Her priority is her health, and while she has resumed public appearances, it is evident that her approach will be more cautious. Meanwhile, the public supports her, seeing her as a symbol of courage and persistence. For many, Catherine's story is about more than just recovery. It is about quiet resilience, which matches the virtues that Queen Elizabeth loved. As she returns to the spotlight, the public's concern for her well-being demonstrates the strong connection she has formed over the years, reinforcing her role in the royal family and the monarchy's future. The final chapter discusses Catherine's future as the late Queen's legacy, Queen Elizabeth's legacy, and Catherine's future. Queen Elizabeth noticed Catherine's strong character when they first met. She loved Catherine's calm demeanor and unflappable grace, reminiscent of the Queen's own keep calm and carry on style. Catherine didn't let rumor or condemnation upset her confidence. She held steady with a serene dignity. The Queen saw Catherine's behavior as evidence of her aptitude for royal life and, eventually, the challenging job of Queen Consort.
No one's style and dress sense is watched quite like Catherine, Princess of Wales. As the wife of Prince William, she is the Queen Consort in waiting.
The symbolic value of the Queen's gifts to Catherine far exceeds their monetary value. One of the most emotional gifts Catherine received was the coronation necklace and earrings, a set with a long history dating back to Queen Victoria. Queen Elizabeth wore this jewelry at her coronation, making it a famous piece of royal history. She wasn't only exchanging gems with Catherine, she was also passing along a legacy. During a private meeting, the Queen reportedly made a passionate request to Catherine that she wear this ensemble when William ascends the throne. This moment, full of love and foresight, represented the late Queen's vision for Catherine's future as Queen Consort by William's side. The gesture carried enormous weight, especially given the familial dynamics. There was extensive documentation of Camilla's early mistrust towards Catherine. According to royal sources, Camilla thought Catherine was beneath William and lacked the pedigree or background to join the royal family's inner circle. Camilla viewed Catherine as a potential threat, particularly considering Queen Elizabeth's fondness and trust in her. While Camilla's misgivings seemed to stem from her personal insecurities about her status within the family, the Queen's actions made it clear who she thought was the best choice for the future. Catherine's bond with Queen Elizabeth grew closer over time, as seen by shared moments at family occasions and royal engagements. The Queen was believed to be impressed by Catherine's commitment to her royal duties, generosity, and ability to interact with people from all backgrounds. Unlike other members of the royal family who suffered from public perception, Catherine possessed a natural warmth that drew her to the public, similar to Princess Diana before her. Queen Elizabeth observed and appeared to value this, finding in Catherine a continuance of the traits that had formerly made Diana so popular. In her dying years, the Queen made it obvious who she supported. By giving Catherine some of the most valuable jewels from the royal collection, she effectively endorsed her as a future Queen Consort. The coronation set was more than just a piece of jewelry. It represented continuity, history, and the Queen's trust in Catherine to uphold monarchical traditions. These subtle but profound acts revealed much about the Queen's vision for the royal family's future. It's worth remembering that even after Queen Elizabeth died, her legacy was carried on by Catherine's deeds and approach to royal life. Her dedication to humanitarian work, emphasis on early childhood development, and role as a supporting partner to Prince William all show the Queen's influence. While Camilla first doubted her, Catherine has repeatedly demonstrated that she can take on the position for which she was groomed. The late Queen's bond with Catherine and her symbolic gestures went beyond simple acts of compassion. They were a vote of confidence in Catherine's talents and a strong statement about the monarchy's future. Queen Elizabeth and Catherine's relationship was a rare and shining example of real trust and affection in a dynasty filled with conflict and rivalry. What do you think about this royal drama? Do you think the rest of the family has been unfair to Camilla? Kindly share your answers, thoughts, and opinions in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this channel to enjoy more videos like this. Also, click the next video shown on your screen. You will enjoy it.